Hey, good evening, Stars and Straps RC with you here tonight in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I first want to thank my wife for supporting me in the hobby for the last 25 years and doing all my at-home videos. She's been doing a really great job, so I really appreciate her support. What I have here is FMS's new 64 millimeter J-10 in the gray version. It also comes in the red, white, and blue. You don't get the ordnance with the red, white, and blue one. And that's the reason I chose the gray one, because I like flying my jets with the ordnance on the maiden flights. It just looks so much better in the air. This does come with the Reflex version 3. The wingspan on it is 27.2 inches, length 43.7 inches. It has a 2840 3150 kV in-runner, 64 millimeter 11 bladed fan, 40 amp ESC, and it calls for a 4-cell 2200, which RC Battery has sent me some 4-cell 2200s, but I am also going to try the La Piri Air 4-cell 3000s. The 64 millimeter F16 by FMS really loves that extra weight of that 4-cell 3000, so I may jump straight to the 3000 for the maiden flight on this one. And you get a little more flight time on it too. It has 4 9-gram digital servos. They're not Metal Gear. The Delta Wing and Canards provide climb rates and climbing altitudes. The wing, Canards, rudder all have embedded strengthening ribs for increased structure integrity. I read somewhere on, I thought I saw in here where the Canards were actually operated by servos like the Referral, but looking in the instruction manual, it shows that they glue in. No biggie, but that would have been a great detail. The details include scale detachable ordnance, again for the gray scheme only, air fueling probe, cockpit and pilot figure, and 5 high intensity navigation lights, which is going to be really cool for a 64 millimeter to have all that light going on. It has CNC shock absorbing nose gear. The main gear does not have shock absorbing gear. It's just on the nose gear. So it has high impact EPO 40 water-based paint with a paint film that resists water, heat, and has a gloss finish. And that's what I've been seeing on lately on their planes, was this gloss finish over, and you can see it more on bare white foam that some of them have. But that's a good protectant there. I do a lot of min waxing on my planes. This will be one of them as well, and that just helps protect the paint. Again, 2 paint schemes. The August 1st aerobatic scheme and the Air Force gray. The vertical tail and canards have to be glued on again, so the canards are not servo driven. So let's look at what's in the box. I haven't looked at it other than like it's sitting right now. Of course, always the instruction manual. You know, 64 millimeters are a lot of fun. My wingman, Justin Newland, and I have several 64 millimeters. And sometimes we like to just get out with our 64 millimeter jets and have a blast. So looking at the first wing panel, like always, as far as what I've been getting, the finish on it is really nice, really smooth. Of course, your decals are pill and stick. You'll notice one of the lights up top of the wing. The hinges on this, obviously, for 64 millimeter are going to be foam hinges. Looking at the bottom, you'll see the 9-gram digital servo, again, not Metal Gear. They have nice covers for the control rods and the control arm here. Looking at the top now, the control arms are just glued in, I could tell. Again, another nav light on the bottom of the wing with a nice sticker there. And you can see your spots here, here, and here for your ordnance. The ailerons on this is going to be kind of like the Raphael. So it's going to be ailerons and elevator. So it's just like kind of like a Delta wing. Looking at your other wing panel, same as the other. Again, the finish is really nice. No dings or dents that I've seen so far. Nice tape over the servo wire channels. Sometimes they come in on planes that don't have that tape, so it just kind of helps hold those things in so they don't pop out on you during flight. Looking at the rudder, again, foam hinge. You got your peel and stick decal here. Really nice paint on this. They do have a plug for a light here, but I don't see a light actually on the rudder itself, so I'm not sure yet what light that goes to. It may be something that I don't know, goes to the fuselage. I'll have to find out. So this is your main gear. Again, it's a fixed gear jet. Would have been nice if they come out with a 64 millimeter with retracting gear, but at least it does look nice and scale. So that's just how it is when you get the 64 millimeters, and that doesn't really bother me that much, as long as it flies good. Your nose gear, you can see dual wheels up front, really nice, really nice, and shock absorbing. So that'll be really nice. A nice touch. Get your little wing spar. These are your canards that'll glue into the fuselage up front. Here's part of the ordnance here, your missiles for it. Have your, I believe what it is the drop tank or fuel tank that goes on the bottom of the fuselage. Actually, you have two of these. So I believe they're going to go on the wings, and then another one that'll probably go underneath in the center of the fuselage here. Get in here to the cockpit. So you got your cockpit. You know, it's a 64 millimeter, so you know the detail is better than a lot I've seen. Nice, decent pilot in it, and a sticker for your instrument panel up front. Got your little winglets that go on the back end of the fuselage. All right, got your fuselage. Well, let me grab these other pieces of ordnance here. Really nice, you know, for 64 millimeter to get nice detailed ordnance like this is really cool. It'll make it look so much better when all that is applied to the finished product. Got your nose cone here, which, let's see where it goes, like that. It just snaps on. Got your fuel tubing or fuel port with your screws. Now looking at the fuselage, it's pretty narrow up here, but I still think I could get a 4-cell 3000 to fit there. You got your Reflex version 3 here, and if I'm not mistaken, that ESC comes with the reverse thrust on it. I'll see the wire, but it's not coming out far enough to show. XT connector up front, but you can see, you know, the length of it is pretty nice for a 64 millimeter. Your wings do not have quick connects. They are servo, or have servo leads here that you'll have to connect, which is not a big deal. Again, these small jets like this fit in any size car. You'll see it has plenty of induction for air to go in and help cool your electronics. Just nice scale details on this. That's for your nose steering here. But all in all, you know, it's a really nice looking jet. You're going to have a nav light here, which is really cool on both sides. And that's the only lights I see on the fuselage, unless I'm missing one somewhere. But this should be, again, a really fun jet to fly. I'll be putting this together tomorrow on Friday, and hopefully get a maiden flight on it this weekend. You guys look for my discount codes, as always, on FMS in my description, as well as a link to rcbattery.com. Click that like and subscribe button on my YouTube channel for future videos, and thanks for watching.